Now for something completely different, peace. Coming from a fella from Aotearoa. Aotearoa, hey? They got annihilated. It's still here. If Aotearoa is still here in their heart, they'd never be able to get rid of it. Because I've been deemed a criminal, even though I do nothing now, what do you call it? I've been expelled from Cuba Mall. Anyway, we're out of Cuba Mall now, we're down here. Wherever this is. But it's next to that place. Our peace, harmony, equality at the top. The Whanau Aotearoa Caretakers of the land. 1 million persons. What am I? I'm the seal of the company. I think we are. But as you see me, that's how it is. The company was established in 2001, registered and da-da-da-da. The MPs have got the Constitution up in their office. They don't know it. They got it last year. So, we have to go and ask the government to start to help fund this business plan for 1 million people. I'd be spending on all rubbish like flash cars, flash boats, land. Spending it on land. Turned up February, I don't know, Cuba Mall Party. I've been here two of them. So how long is that? Year and a half. Great time to turn up too. Right on Cuba Mall Party. Wow, far. Great timing. Had to pinch a card to get down here. But I told the cops that, but they don't believe. Even though I put it on. Nah, fuck off, I pinched the car to get down here. What? They couldn't match it. Trying to look for a place to stay last year. They'd always got trespassed. Well, the bros are following exactly the same trail I already followed. They're doing it again. Waste of time. And yet we were sentenced to a life of this, eh, bro? Yeah. We're all sentenced to a life of this. Don't do that. It's against the law. Oh, okay. In Aotearoa, there's no fucking rules. We know in our own hearts what's right and wrong. So now we're going to create a village of peace. Live peace. Right here. To start. Either here or on their lawn. Not enough people up there. It takes months before they get down here. That's why we got to shorten it somehow. Get in through their TV. Into their lounge. But they won't let us on the TV unless it's adverse. So, it's the process we go through to find out how to fucking do this. At the moment, I've come up with the grand idea of doing nothing. Get the people together, get the land back in, bye-bye.
But then they'd deem that anarchy, and then they'd lose control, and then they wouldn't wear it.
No, it's the government. We've already got another government.
Oh, I know, but the government that's running the government is not going to want to give up their little slice of the pie, mate.
They can have it. New Zealand and Aotearoa running side by side.
They won't go for it, mate.
1 million people to say different.
But you've got to get those 1 million people together.
But we've started, darling. So we just took over the cenotaph down by Parliament grounds.
Is it home for you?
Whanau.
Please forgive me if you think I'm getting personal. Where's your Turanga Waiwai, your stamping grounds, your stomping grounds?
Aotearoa.
I understand that. That's all.
We're looking for it.
That's our home. Aotearoa.
We're all looking for it.
It's your place of birth.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I am here. Hey.
What do you see your mahi as being? On this?
Digging out the land, feed the people.
How can you feed the people in the concrete jungle like this?
Yeah, there's things we do, we'll all overcome. just costs a bit of money. Perhaps you may come up with another avenue. Hey. The violent way won't get it.
Yeah, it's a shame we all don't think like that, eh? Us, we, everybody. Like what you said.
And the hypocrisy of the United States in saying it's going to take unilateral action when it's itself choosing to ignore the United Nations, choosing to ignore international conventions, choosing to ignore international law, while saying that these are the reasons that it wants to go to war with Iraq.
Standing up there talking about, the Americans, you know what I mean? And I said to him, hey, come on, mate. The American Civil War started way back in Indian days. Hey, you scholars took over America. You put fucking Negroes into slavery.
Do you know what your bail conditions are?
Tell me.
I'll tell you, your bail conditions are not to go to Cuba Mall. You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You have the right to refrain from making a statement, and you have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer in private without delay. Do you understand your rights, Ben?
Here's the scenario. The cop arrests you, sometimes locked up overnight, sometimes with bail conditions. A week later, you probably turn up at court, and then you're meant to get a duty solicitor and all that, legal aid. That's a lot of money. So those lawyers are living high on the hog because all the bros are just going guilty. So they're getting money for jam. And then you got the judge's fee. Then you got the registrar's fee. Then you've got the paper shuffler's fees. That's up to the first court appearance. Then you just tell them, we're going to a status hearing. A month later, you go to a status hearing. 5 seconds later, you just tell the bloody registrar or hoopla, nah, it's a defended hearing. Another couple of months later, you do the appearance, and then they, we'll call this one over, meaning change the date. Right up to the date of appearance, and then you just, we'll withdraw these charges. It's more or less how I got put in jail. I got done for smoking the peace pipe. They had a case of condition of bail to stay out of Cuba Mall. That same night, I went back in to Cuba Mall. And so they deemed that a breach of bail conditions. I was hardened criminal, and so they put me in prison. 7 weeks. I kept coming back every week to get them to change their mind. But no, they wanted to waste money with me being inside. That costs about 100 grand per inmate per year. That's the last I heard. Fuck their food. TV dinners, eh, bro? Wow. That's what they expected me to eat. One night we just stayed here and just dug this up. Got bored, eh? See, that land has been dead for a while. No worms in it. Needs fertilizer. Human waste. It's more easier because it won't grow much. Not very big anyway. This is what the brothers have done since we dug it up. There's a garlic. Yeah. Oh, two. Pepper. Got 2. Lettuce. Tomato. This is their mahi. Thank you very much, brother. First off, we started staying here. Got trespassed, just sleeping over here.
Peace pipe.
Alright.
Is that
non-violent?
It's non-violent, but is it legal here? That's
I don't know. I hate New Zealand, eh, man? Aotearoa, it's peace.
Yeah, I just became a resident.
Huh?
I just became a resident
A resident?
of New Zealand.
Did ya?
Yesterday.
Congratulations.
Oh. I'm trying to get out of New Zealand now. They won't let me go.
How long did it take you?
Can I ask you to do
Aotearoa.
that somewhere else?
See,
Would you mind?
this is now what will happen.
What's the problem?
Because we're not in
How long did it take
Aotearoa.
you to get residency?
When New Zealand, they don't believe in peace. In New Zealand.
You got it right.
That's Because we need to promote the Church of Rastafari. That's it there. That's his church. World peace. Eventually. Sharing the smoke, peace with the gods. Whichever name they want to come under. So many fucking names for that one fella. A bit like me, I'm called arsehole too. It's just that in Aotearoa we just smoke wherever we want to be. Outside.
Can't smoke anywhere, it's an illegal activity.
Not if it's a religious belief.
What?
If it's a religious. In modern academic blah blah blah.
Yes, but academics don't worry about the law because those that smoke don't get away with it because they're respectable middle class people and they're quite capable of getting up and going off to work in the morning and they just quietly smoke dope in the privacy of their own home.
And we pay for it.
No, but that's why cannabis has a high street value because it's illegal, it's a high risk.
Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's been a while since it had a price increase.
I mean, it doesn't go up with inflation.
No. Because the way I dress, it's different than the rest. So I knew they'd target me as an alcoholic because that's who I hang out with, alcoholics. More down to earth people. With only a slight difference. I'm sober and they're not. I can understand what they're saying when they're pissed, but nobody else can. Because they don't take the time to listen. The only other plan we can do is just sit up outside Parliament.
Oh, I'm not interested. God, jeez. Hell o'clock. Go and get fucked.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying.
Me. It's going to be nice to 10 o'clock.
I'd be too angry.
I'm not.
I'd be like you are. Yeah,
We get pissed and we have a few drinks. Whatever we got, we have to share it amongst each other. That's all we have. Yeah.
No land, the government is meant to provide for the inhabitants of the land, beyond forcing them to do crime. So we decided not to do any crime. Soon discovered that the government is not doing their part of the deal. So we want the land there. Winds. Fuck. All I know is they don't want to give me any money. So I've got to survive on nothing. Without doing any crime. Hey. All begging for money. I ain't begging for nothing. Used to survive on crime. Stop that bullshit now. Any which way to stop us from getting a job for ourselves. Not within their rules. Their rules. So, we just, enjoy the day. Play a few moves and then sit back and wait. Because justice takes a long time to work. It takes a long time.
You eating this week? Got some food here and there?
We always fight. We have to go and do a crime. Hey.
Yeah, Wins knows that. They don't give a shit.
That's right.
Got a dollar? Got an $8? You got a $1,000? Or you got a grade? Got a grade?
You know this?
I'm not allowed in here because I don't wear a shirt. And it's against their rules. If you don't wear a shirt. So I've been banned for trespass for 2 years. They have to stick with their rules, just like everybody else sticks with their rules. Fucks us up. As long as the brothers have a fee, that's the best. Never to worry. We will get better, Kai.
Well, actually, we met each other 18 months ago in the courthouse. And that's how the bro knows me. He says, so he yelled out your name and he wouldn't get up. I said, no, fuck off. My name is Pangi Ahua. If they don't say that, well, brother, I ain't getting up. Don't call sober, brother. I will not get up until I say my proper name. Because he saw me coming up and he says, oh, are you going up to court? Yeah, fuck. I'm going to have an argument with these cunts. And he put his blanket down and I looked at him and I went, and the judge that day said, oh, I'll dismiss the case, eh? The brother went like this to me, he went, yeah, and I went, yeah, fucking ain't, fuck you too. Oh, Mr. Penny, you can't say that. Yes, I can. I knew I was going to run into him years later, but not this soon. And then the second time we met, oh, I like what you're doing, bro, I can do that too. And I said to him, Wayne, how it all stone, bro, I'll fucking sitting out there. I'll sit out there. Choice.
What do you call us protesting day?
I never protest. Just show them. You need to talk to somebody about welfare or starving.
Okay.
Both related now.
Okay.
How do we do that? Government? Take a seat. Oh no, they'll fall from down.
G'day.
Duh. Steve Mahari. Who was the fuck is he in? How do we get to see all of the government? Well, they know we're back again. Anyway, the cops turned up last night, 4 of them. Told us to fuck off. And so we told them to fuck off. They told us to go to the park over the road. Nah, fuck off. So they say to us to stay off Parliament grounds or else they'll issue a warrant. Trespass or something like that. Oh. We thought. Red flag. Nah, we'll get this one fucking televised. Some fucking introduce the Whanau Aotearoa to the people. Because the youth of today are following our footsteps exactly.
In a way, man, I feel like going to work, live life to the max.
Pay bills. We'll get visited by Bill a lot. Everybody does, eh, bro? Except us.
I think you get visited by Bill when you're born, man.
Yeah, bro. You're on to it. Paki for the younger generation. The newer generation.
If the world was all free, do you reckon it would make the place a better place?
How would we know, bro?
I'd say then people wouldn't be hungry. People are the land. People are the land. Is it the land that runs us, or we run the land?
We care for the land.
We care for it.
Then the land will care for us. By giving us, growing us fine.
And the more, man, seafood.
We've got to repair them too. We've done a pretty good job at fucking this one up.
Yeah, fuck.
But it's not that bad like the overseas, eh?
Yeah.
So we can, this will work faster over here.
I stay in an apartment, man. No grass around me, eh? So this is the grass I see. This is like my backyard. And when I see it, man, I just flip the fuck out of it. Grass, dude. Sit on it.
That's in the concrete jungle, eh? It's got to exist. It's got to exist. Can't just destroy our own work.
Fuck. True.
Being labourers, eh?
Maybe we could work with it.
Yeah, people love living this life.
They do it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to run around in pew-pews.
No, nor would I. I just want to dig up the land. That's why we're living side by side. You've got a choice, either stand in New Zealand or go to Aotearoa. Your choice.
Only politicians knew this shit.
Yeah. So if they ignore us, we'll ignore them. We didn't ignore you, yes you did. Look at that young Nick's head, you sold the fuck. Yes you did, you ignored us.
Yes.
Ray, a great morning to thee. Is there a fellow that sits down by the cenotaph there? We want to make an appointment with Nando about a solution for crime, an idea.